So I put my heart and soul into making that film. And when it released, it didn't do well, okay. So I was so depressed. Oh, so depressed. How did this happen, And I was genuinely depressed. And it took me a long time. It took me almost a year and a half to come out of that depression. Really? Trends are always changing. The audience is always evolving. Some films, which were not liked by the audience at one time or did not fit into commercial trends, were seen by the audience over the years, and then their true value was realized. This video is about those films, where we will analyze how those films would have performed if they had been released at that time. So, this is going to be a really interesting video. We request you to watch it till the end. And I apologize. My voice sounds a bit different, as I'm feeling a bit angry. But I'll try my best. So let's start the video. Number 10. Gangs of Wasseypur. This might have been Anurag Kashyap's most successful film, but the box office comparison with his other films would be unfair, because most of his films have underperformed. Both parts of Gangs of Wasseypur did a total worldwide business of around 60 crore. And for a film like this, these aren't too great of numbers. We believe that if this film were released today, its gangster world and violence would have attracted even more people. After all, rooted stories with violence and a bit of dark comedy are a trend these days. Bully rock isko. Piket wo aur cheap lagaya. Piket. Where is it, right? Where is it, right? Where is it, right? Where is it, bastard? Where is it, right? Number 9. Oh yay, lucky, oh yay. There's hardly anyone who didn't like this movie. Oh yay, lucky, oh yay was one of the most realistic and funny movies around. The way Abhay Deol acted as Lucky, and the way Dibakar Banerjee directed it, audiences would have liked such a film even more today. At the time it was released, the nation was going through a 261 tragedy, and this film was released just 2 days after that. So that's why it flopped, big time, at the box office. If a film like this were released today with a kind of soundtrack, it has every song would have gone viral, and its scenes would have been part of mainstream culture. And social media would have hyped this film so much that it would have been a huge success at the box office. Hey, where are you taking this? So, this is my music system. Go inside and see, madam. What has your father brought for you in place of this? Okay. And madam, happy birthday. Thank you. Number 1 is Layla Majnu. A film starring 2 new actors and a tragic story was a huge success. It was very difficult to work on at that time. It wasn't produced by any popular production house, like Pharma or Wharf, and that's why Layla Majnu failed at that time. Audiences had no idea about this film. Now, given the success of Saira in today's cinema trends, tragic love stories with newcomers are loved by audiences. Similarly, if Layla Majnu were released today, it would easily have become a successful film. The film's re-release response proves this. Ask me for the last time, will you come down? From today onwards, no, show me your face. Damn, get lost. Number 7, Awarapan. When Imran Hashmi and Mohit Suri's Awarapan released in 2007, it wasn't a huge success. It was an average grosser at the box office. Audiences weren't as interested in seeing Imran Hashmi as an action hero as they were in the hype surrounding his romantic films. Over the years, Hashmi fans and new Bollywood audiences realized that the film had been significantly overlooked. Now, it has gained more popularity than ever before, and given this way, a sequel is also on the way. This clearly means that the film has finally become a success with audiences, and everyone is craving a sequel. I remember there was a film of mine. I think you also really liked that film. It was a film I call Awarapan. It didn't do well when it was released, but now, 18 years later, a remake is being made, part 2, and make a part 2 of a flop film. I think but Sahab told me that day that if you see something good out, it will find its own ground. Honestly, so many people on social media avoid that film so much today. When it was released, no one talked about it. Number 6, Rayes. Shah Rukh Khan did an anti-hero mass film when no one in Bollywood was doing that. Given the huge success of films like Pushpa and KGF these days, you can't help but think that if Shah Rukh Khan released a film like Rayes today, with some updated masala moments, it would have been even more successful. Just like the audience enjoys the masala moments in Jawan and Pathan, Rais would have received the same level of box office response. The way Shah Rukh enters in slow-mo in this scene would have made the audience go crazy. Number 5. Tumdad. When Tumdad released, no one had any idea about it. The film was made on a very low budget, and its concept was completely different from a commercial film. And that is why the audience of that time did not show interest in it. It did create a small niche for itself after its OTT release. And gradually, it gained a huge cult following. That is why, when the film was re-released in 2024, it earned 38 crores. This shows that the film had found its true audience, and it finally got the success it deserved. The first thing is, it's not a horror film. I did a lot of interviews. According to me, it's a folk tale from my grandmother, Wulsa. So it's partially horror, Wulsa, but it's not a horror film. It has the tag of horror, so a large number of people who are scared are put to death. Number 4, D-Day. After the success of Durandar, appreciation for films like D-Day has increased. It was released at a time when war films and spy films weren't as popular. The film depicts many dark realities, such as how a spy has to sacrifice many things for the benefit of his country. After watching Durandar, audiences have resonated with this sentiment. The characters of Rishi Kapoor, Irfan Khan, and Arjun Rampal in D-Day were so strong that audiences would appreciate such a film even more today. And, just like Durandar, it even has an India-first approach that feels very personal. Let's start the reform with you. Remove your rose-colored glasses and be the first to see the face of a transformed new India. Number 3, Shodia. The viewership of this scene, by Menon, was screaming. It clearly shows how much audiences love this movie. The film's storyline also has a communal angle, which is very appealing to audiences today. When Shoria was released in 2008, no one wanted to see it because it lacked a star cast, and the story didn't appeal to audiences at the time. Shoria fits today's trends as a go-to movie because audiences are eager to watch truly politically active films, where both the filmmaking and performances are strong. That's why Shoria would easily have been a successful film today. Even releasing it would make it earn more than what it collected back then. These people will eat up hundreds of houses in Mayur, Bihar. If you have to, wipe out their community. That's what we want. Bloody democracy. Bloody democracy. Number 2 is Swades. Shah Rukh Khan's most unique and realistic film to date has probably been Swades, and sadly, when it was released, it failed at the box office. Perhaps the audience didn't like seeing Shah Rukh Khan in the role of a normal person, away from a star aura. It was even released at a time when every Shah Rukh Khan film used to be a huge box office success. Yet, Swades was never able to garner the audience's attention. Over time, when audiences saw the film on TV and the internet, they realized that such films simply aren't made in Bollywood, and this is the need of the hour. A film like Sudesh has a part to change something within us. This is a rare quality for any film featuring a huge star actor. That's why, if Sudesh had been released today, it probably wouldn't have become a film that could gross thousands of crores. But audiences would still love to see something so realistic featuring Shah Rukh Khan, and a story that is truly Indian at heart. Our country is the greatest country in the world. I don't believe our country is the greatest country in the world, but I do believe that we have the capability and the power to make our country great. Number 1 is Laksha. Especially in those days when Laksha was released. This wasn't a jingoistic or fake patriotic film. Rather, it was a heart-wrenching film about a young man realizing the hard reality of life after becoming a soldier. Audiences at that time didn't find the film's premise as strong, as it wasn't made like typical Bollywood films. In today's times, even audiences are fed up with the blatant patriotism. So, in such a situation, a movie like Laksha would have been very important for a sensible audience, and its positive word of mouth would have made it even more successful. So I made that film with all my heart and soul, and when that film released, that film did pop well. Okay, so I was so depressed. Kali's so depressed that how did this happen, And I was genuinely depressed. and it took me a long time. It took me almost a year and a half to come out of that depression. Or, before we end the video, tell us, which movie would you fully support by going to the theaters today? Do let us know which film would bring you to the theaters. We are looking for some interesting answers. So, Mullen, please leave your comments. So,